There was a time when one small island controlled nearly a quarter of the entire world. At its peak, the British Empire ruled over millions of people across Asia, Africa, the Americas, and the Pacific. It was so vast that people said the sun never sets on the British Empire, because somewhere in its territories, the sun was always shining. But how did a small kingdom become the most powerful empire in history? And more importantly, how did it fall? The story begins with ships. In the 1500s and 1600s, England was not the strongest country in Europe. Spain and Portugal were already building overseas empires. But England had something powerful, ambition, and a growing navy. Under rulers like Queen Elizabeth I, English sailors began exploring the oceans. They searched for trade routes, gold, spices, and new lands. At first, colonies were small and fragile, but over time, they grew stronger. Then came the turning point. In the 1700s, Britain defeated its European rivals in major wars. One of the most important was the 7 Years' War. When it ended, Britain controlled vast territories in North America and India. Trade exploded. Wealth flowed into London. The Industrial Revolution began, giving Britain factories, machines, and weapons stronger than most of the world. But the empire did not grow only through trade. It also grew through force. In India, the powerful trading company called the East India Company slowly took control. What began as business turned into rule. Local kings lost power. British officials made decisions for millions of Indians. In Africa, borders were drawn without asking the people who lived there. In China, Britain fought wars over the opium trade. In Ireland, famine killed over 1 million people while political tensions grew. These are the parts not always taught in simple textbooks. The empire brought railways, legal systems, and the English language to many places, but it also brought exploitation, unfair taxes, and cultural destruction. For many people, British rule meant opportunity. For others, it meant suffering. By the 1800s, Britain was the world's superpower. Its navy controlled the seas. London was the financial center of the world. British goods were everywhere. The empire stretched from Canada to Australia, from India to Africa. But empires often grow too big, and when they do, cracks begin to form. The first major crack came in America. In 1776, 13 colonies rebelled. They declared independence and became the United States. Britain lost one of its most valuable territories. It was a warning sign. Still, the empire continued expanding elsewhere. Then came the 20th century. World War I drained Britain's money and manpower. Millions died. The economy weakened. Colonies began demanding more rights. In India, leaders like Mahatma Gandhi pushed for freedom using non-violent resistance. In 1947, India gained independence. It was one of the most important moments in modern history. After that, other colonies followed. Africa saw wave after wave of independence movements. The Middle East shifted. Caribbean nations became independent. Slowly, the empire dissolved. But here is the mystery many people still debate. Did the empire collapse because it was morally wrong, or because it simply became too expensive to maintain? Some historians argue Britain chose to leave peacefully, transitioning into a commonwealth of nations. Others believe it was forced out by resistance, war, and global pressure. There are still debates today about the empire's legacy. Some point to global trade networks, language, and political systems that still connect nations. Others point to economic inequality, border conflicts, and cultural wounds that remain unresolved. The empire officially faded during the 20th century, but its shadow still exists. countries once ruled by Britain now speak English, use similar legal systems, and share deep historical ties. At the same time, discussions about colonialism, reparations, and historical responsibility continue. The British Empire did not disappear in one dramatic moment. It slowly unraveled, from global dominance to a small island nation adapting to a new world order. Its rise was built on ships, industry, and ambition. Its fall was shaped by war, resistance, and changing global power. The real lesson is not just about Britain, it is about power itself. Every empire in history has believed it would last forever. None of them have. The sun once never set on the British Empire. Today, it sets like anywhere else. But its story still shapes the modern world in ways many people are only beginning to understand.